Hello everybody, and welcome to number 3 on our lunch break lesson series. Today I'm going to talk about false friends. What is a false friend? Well, I'm not talking about somebody you trust who lets you down. In language terms, a false friend is a situation where sometimes words in two languages may look or sound similar, but in fact they have two very different meanings. False friends can cause problems. Let's have a look at this example I found on the net of an advertisement. It's a Dutch advertisement, and it looks like the child is saying, "Mama, die, die, die." The child is telling his mother to die. But that's not correct. Die in Dutch means that one. So the child is saying, "Mama, that one, that one, that one," asking her to choose a specific product. There are quite a few that many of you make mistakes with during the lesson, so I'll look at a couple here. Probably one of the most common is the word menu. Many of you talk about a recent restaurant that you've been to, and you will say to me, "There are lovely menus at this restaurant." Menus is not the word you want to say. What you mean is, "There are lovely dishes at this restaurant." A menu is a card or a brochure or a folder containing a list of meals and usually the pricing. You order from this menu, and what the waiter brings to you is a dish. A dish, yes, can be that platter that the food is sitting on. However, in restaurant terms, the dish means the meal, so it means the dish or plate with the food on it. So there are lovely dishes at this restaurant. The other most common one I hear is mansion. "I live in a lovely mansion in Kichijoji." Well, unless you're the emperor, you don't live in a mansion. You live in an apartment. "I live in a lovely apartment in Kichijoji." A mansion is an individual house, a very large and very imposing house usually, that has many, many rooms, and one family will own and live in the whole place. But an apartment is a space on usually one floor, but sometimes it will be across several floors. But an apartment is your space within one floor of a larger building. That means many other people live on other floors of this building, and your space is your apartment. It doesn't matter if it has 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms, or 6 bedrooms, it is still an apartment. A third example that I thought of is many of you talk about riding a bike. "My brother rides his bike to work." Well, that's quite possible that your brother rides a bike to work, but more than likely what you're trying to tell me is, "My brother rides his motorbike to work." On the left here you have a bike. It has 2 wheels and pedals. But a motorbike also has 2 wheels, but it's run by an engine, not by leg power. So there's a good chance your brother rides his motorbike to work. All right, let's try a couple. Read the questions on the next 10 screens and choose which answer is correct. All right. Question 1. About means lazy, approximately, or appropriate. To challenge as a verb means to attempt a task, to win in a competition, to call someone into competition. Question 3. It is my something that he wasn't telling the truth. It is my imagine, my image, or my impression. Question 4. A handle. The handle being a noun, a handle is the steering wheel in a car, a type of music, or something you can grip. Number 5. You will find farms in what areas around Tokyo? In outside areas? In local areas? In rural areas? Question 6. Boots for walking in wet, swampy ground are made of plastic, rubber, or gum. A print, as a noun, is a copy of an original painting, or is it a brochure, or a type of machine? Question 8. To reform. The verb reform means to redecorate or refurbish a house, to improve an existing ruling, or to form a group. Question 9. A trainer, as a noun, is a running shoe, a sweatshirt, or is it a musician? Question 10. Unique, as an adjective, means unusual, individual, one of a kind. Okay, how did you go? Now remember that to check your answers, you'll need to watch the next lunch break lesson. The answers will be there at the end of the video. But don't forget, let me know in class if you need to discuss any of these. Okay, your answers to lunch break lesson number 2 are here, so don't forget to check these through. If you have any questions, please raise them in your lesson. Bye for now.